I feel better than ever, even in my 50s. How Dr. Michael Carter is reversing aging through science and lifestyle. Michael Carter, a professor of genetics at Stanford University School of Medicine, claims to feel healthier and more energetic than most people in their 20s. He attributes this vitality largely to a new diet and lifestyle regimen he adopted over the past decade. Remarkably, his health metrics have continued to improve with age. In 2013, at age 44, Dr. Carter looked like any typical middle-aged man. Now, at 54, he appears even younger than he did a decade ago. This transformation is no accident. Dr. Carter has overhauled his diet and lifestyle based on scientific principles, asserting that his body is biologically younger than his chronological age. I've tested my blood biomarkers, testosterone, blood sugar, inflammation markers, and blood cell composition, and they all indicate that I'm healthier than ever, he says. In fact, many of these markers are better than those of the average 20-year-old. In his book Lifespan, Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to, Dr. Carter presents a groundbreaking perspective. Aging is not an unavoidable fate, but a disease that can be treated and even reversed. The book explores cutting-edge science on how humans can live longer and healthier lives through advanced biological methods, including dietary changes, intermittent fasting, exercise, and biotechnologies like NAD+ and gene therapy. In this article, we'll delve into Dr. Carter's scientific findings through 5 key principles: exercise routines that promote longevity, essential dietary habits for a longer life, foods he consumes to maintain longevity, supplements he takes, daily foods he avoids to extend his lifespan, exercise routines that promote longevity. Dr. Carter's advice on exercise is straightforward. Engage in high-intensity workouts 3 times a week. The goal is to push yourself to the point where holding a conversation becomes challenging. This level of exertion induces a mild state of hypoxia, or low oxygen levels, which he believes stimulates beneficial stress responses in the body. This kind of stress prompts the body to build muscle, improve blood circulation, and even release compounds that slow down aging, he explains. Just 10 minutes of intense activity, 3 times a week, can significantly reduce the risk of disease by up to 30%. 2. Essential dietary habits for a longer life. Dr. Carter emphasizes not just what you eat, but when you eat. He practices time-restricted eating, typically consuming all his meals within a 6-hour window each day. While he occasionally indulges in breakfast during special occasions, his usual routine involves fasting until dinner, which consists of a healthy, plant-based meal. The periods of fasting activate the body's protective mechanisms against aging. He notes, extended fasting triggers autophagy, a process where the body cleans out damaged cells and regenerates new ones. He also points out that certain genes, which he refers to as longevity genes, are activated during fasting states, helping to protect the body from age-related damage and diseases like type 2 diabetes, multiple sclerosis, and even cancer. For those new to intermittent fasting, Dr. Carter suggests staying well hydrated with coffee, tea, or warm water throughout the day to curb hunger. If necessary, a small handful of nuts or a bit of protein can help manage cravings. The key is to aim for at least 16 hours of fasting, followed by an 8-hour eating window. Your body will adapt over a few weeks, he assures. Eventually, your liver will learn to produce glucose during fasting periods, stabilizing your energy levels and reducing hunger. Foods he consumes to maintain longevity. Dr. Carter has transitioned to a predominantly plant-based diet, which he credits for his improved health, better skin, and enhanced memory. He focuses on consuming plants that have undergone environmental stress, such as exposure to extreme temperatures or limited water. These stressed plants produce polyphenols, compounds that activate the body's natural defense mechanisms against aging. We introduced the concept of xenohormesis to explain why stressed plants are beneficial, he says. Compounds like resveratrol, found in red wine, and others like pterostilbene and quercetin, can activate enzymes that protect our DNA. To identify such beneficial foods, Dr. Carter recommends choosing organic produce grown outdoors without pesticides, as these are more likely to have developed protective compounds. He particularly emphasizes consuming brightly colored vegetables, deep reds, purples, and greens, as they are rich in polyphenols. In his daily routine, Dr. Carter starts his mornings with matcha green tea, rich in EGCG, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. He also includes plenty of leafy greens, especially spinach, for their essential vitamins and minerals. For cooking, he prefers olive oil, a staple of the Mediterranean diet which contains oleic acid that supports anti-aging processes. For those unable to fully commit to a vegan diet, Dr. Carter suggests the Mediterranean or Okinawan diets as excellent alternatives. Before adopting a plant-based regimen, he followed the Okinawan diet, rich in carbohydrates like brown rice, and abundant in organic vegetables and soy-based products, with occasional fish. Supplements he takes daily. Dr. Carter incorporates 3 main supplements into his daily routine, though he emphasizes that he does not endorse specific brands or sell these products. Resveratrol. He takes 1 gram each morning, mixed with yogurt. Resveratrol, found in red wine and grapes, is known for its potential to activate sirtuins, proteins that protect against cellular aging. NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide. Also taken at 1 gram daily, NMN is a form of vitamin B3 that boosts NAD+ levels, essential for energy metabolism and activating longevity genes. Metformin. Originally a medication for type 2 diabetes, metformin is taken by Dr. Carter for its potential anti-aging benefits, including improved cardiovascular health and reduced risk of age-related diseases. Additionally, his supplement regimen includes vitamin D3, $4,000–$5,000 IU, vitamin K2, 180–360 mcg, low-dose aspirin, 83 mg, alpha-lipoic acid, coenzyme Q10, spermidine, 1 gallons, quercetin and fisetin, 500 mg each, and trimethylglycine, 500 $1,000 crease. Foods he avoids to extend his lifespan. Dr. Carter is particularly cautious about sugar intake, especially glucose and fructose, which he refers to as silent killers. High sugar consumption can lead to fatty liver, diabetes, and accelerated aging by causing proteins in the body to become glycated, a process that damages cells. He advises against consuming excessive fruit, particularly in the form of juices, as they can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Instead, he recommends allowing the body to produce its own glucose through gluconeogenesis, a process that becomes more efficient after a couple of weeks of reduced sugar intake. By adhering to a disciplined lifestyle that includes regular high-intensity exercise, time-restricted eating, a plant-based diet rich in stressed vegetables, and a carefully selected supplement regimen, Dr. Carter believes it's possible to slow down, halt, or even reverse the aging process. Note: this article is a fictional adaptation based on the principles and practices discussed by Dr. David Sinclair, a real-life professor of genetics at Harvard Medical School, in his book Lifespan: Why We Age and Why We Don't Have to. The character Dr. Michael Carter and the affiliation with Stanford University are fictional and used here for illustrative purposes.